Hi. Is it cold where you are? It's cold here. And I've been busy all day taking down Christmas trees and just doing different things. And I needed something quick and something comforting. It's cold and I just would like something comforting. So I thought about some soup. But I just didn't want the regular soup. So I've been scanning some recipes and I come up with this. Now, I've never made this. Sounded pretty good, so, but I'm going to make it today and we're going to see how it comes out. I'm going to be honest with you. It uses sweet Italian sausage. It's an Italian sausage and pasta soup. It's got parmesan and some tomatoes and stuff in it. So anyway, that's what it is. And so let's get started. All right. I have a pound of sweet Italian sausage. Now, if you had them in the links, you could certainly use it in the links to put in here. But I have this here that I had in the freezer and I wanted to use it, so that's what I'm doing. If I can get into it. You know, I did this myself. Every time I buy meat, I'll take it off that little styrofoam tray and I'll leave the original plastic on it so it'll tell me what it is and the date and everything. But I rewrap it several times with plastic wrap so that it doesn't get any freezer burn. You know, air and your meat getting exposed to air and all in the freezer is what gives it that freezer burn. So if air can't get to it, it won't get a freezer burn. All right, let me turn my soup skillet on. You know, I've had this soup skillet 30 years, and I make everything in it. But I thought I would make this soup tonight and see how it is. Did y'all have a busy Christmas? We had sort of a quiet Christmas, really. We went to the, candlelight service at church. And then Christmas Day, we just kind of laid low. All right? Because all the shopping and all the baking and all the cooking was done. All right. I got that going. Going to let that brown. Now, to that, I'm going to add some onions and garlic. This sounded really good. So we'll see how it goes. And of course, I'll put the recipe in the description box. Alright. I'm going to start, this is a big onion, so I'm going to start out with half and we'll see how it looks. I always like to see my ratio of stuff that I put in the pot. Was Santa Claus good to y'all? I'll have to show you what Santa Claus brought me. He brought me a new knife, but I knew about that. He always gets me a knife at Christmas, usually. They're too expensive. We can't afford them all at the same time. So I usually get one every Christmas. Alright, so we're putting the onions in. And now I've got 3 cloves of, pretty big cloves of garlic. 3 of them, so we're going to see how that goes. Now, if you got the garlic, what they call garlic, You know, that garlic in a jar, you can use that. If you don't have fresh garlic, which I don't know how fresh mine is. It's been over there a while. Man, this is a handy little dandy here. Y'all know about me by now. I like kitchen gadgets. I like a gadget. Somebody sent me this. I'm going to try it again. I think it depends on, too, how fresh your garlic is. It looks pretty good. I do have a lot on the outside here, but that's the skin, so I don't know how that's supposed to work or not, but I'm going to chop that up. I'll put that in there too. You know, probably should have held off on my garlic because garlic burns. So you can't throw that into the last little bit. Oh, this is browning. I'm going to show y'all what I got for Christmas. Hold on a minute. I'll show you. I got this old Tom's roasted peanut canister. I love old stuff like this, y'all. And I got this, my hubby got this for me. He always gives me really good gifts. Thoughtful. He just doesn't go out and get something just for the sake of getting something. He really thinks about things I have mentioned or liked. But this is what I got. So I'm going to put my flour, my sugar, whatever. I'd like to have about 4 more, but you know how that goes. Hold on, I'll be back. There you go. But I love old stuff. Vintage things. Alright, it looks like that my sausage is browned up here. My onions are soft. Alright, so now I'll put in some salt and pepper. And some pepper to taste is what it says. Need some more peppercorns. Did y'all go out or the post after Christmas sales yesterday? I swear it was busier yesterday than it was right before Christmas. People out there trying to get those deals. I always look for little boxes or little tins or something. But you know, they don't even have little tins and stuff anymore. Not where I went anyway. You know, because I like to give little homemade goodie boxes to people at church and friends. You know, everybody. I make up a whole bunch of them and do so. I like to buy them after Christmas, so I'll have them for next year. All right. So now I'm going to put in 6 cups of chicken broth. And I already got it going here. Already measured out. All right. And I'm going to put in 2 cups of pasta. Now, I'm using this little elbow. It said that, you know, that little, it's called Diddy or something. I'm not sure. It's a little teeny. It's a name of a pasta. It said to use that, but I'm going to use whole wheat elbows because my husband's, he's diabetic and he wants to eat some. And they say whole wheat pasta is better for diabetic to eat than regular. So I'm putting that in. All right, so that's going in. And then I just got it on like a medium temperature. So I'm going to let that go for about 5 or 6 minutes till my pasta gets ready. Oh, I forgot one thing I got to put in there too. Is my tomatoes. 1 can. I'm putting in 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. It said Italian style, but I didn't have any, so that's got the garlic and all in it, but I've already put garlic in it, so I'm put these in. All right, y'all. Be back in a few minutes when my pasta's ready. Okay, I'll be back. All right, y'all, we're back. And my noodles are done. So now it's time to finish this up, and this won't take long. All right. You know, I thought about it, and because it said to put Italian style diced tomatoes, it's only because of the seasoning. So I'm going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning in here. Half teaspoon. All right, next what we got to do, we need 4 ounces of cream cheese, which is a half a block. All right. And some half and half. It didn't say how much half and half. I'm gonna put a cup in there. Now, truthfully, it said heavy cream, but I don't have heavy cream, so half and half is gonna have to do it. All right. Now, I was watching one recipe, and they put their milk in and got it boiling. I don't never like to do that. I put my milk in at the end. All right, and now this cream cheese, and I'm just going to put it in little chunks so it'll melt fast. Like so. Get all this out of the way. And parmesan. This sawdust parmesan. That's what people call that, sawdust. I'd say they put 1/3 of a cup of that in there. So let me get my 1/3 of a cup measure. I'm saying 1/2 a cup. a heap in half. Okay. We're going to let all this melt. We're going to let it go for about 5 minutes and let this melt. Okay? And I'll be back. Oh, a few little red pepper flakes. Just a few, because you know my husband can't tolerate a lot. All right. Let me get this. Give him 5 minutes and I'll be back. All right, y'all. This is done. And I've tasted it. And it's good. But I want you to see it. And I'm going to scoop us up some. And then I'll have to taste it again for you. Just to make you... There you go. Look. But this is what I found out. I probably added another 1/3 cup of that sawdust parmesan. And then it still didn't seem to be quite creamy or thick enough for me. So I had a bag of that Italian cheese where it's mozzarella and parmesan and Asiago and all that. You can buy it all. Five cheeses, Italian cheeses. And I probably put just probably a 1/4 cup of that in there. Maybe a 1/3 of a cup. But look at this soup. And it is delicious. I'm going to scoop you up some in this bowl. Of course, you know it's hot. But it's creamy and thick, velvety. Can you see it? Look. Does that look good? And let me show you what I'm going to serve with it. Let me put this aside here. Some crusty bread. So let me try this. They say you got to have the crusty bread. I just took this. I always keep a Italian loaf. I'll buy a big Italian loaf and I'll cut it in half and I'll put it in the freezer because we don't eat it all at one time. I just pulled this out the freezer and microwaved it till it was soft for me to cut. And I buttered it and put it in my air fryer for like 6 or 7 minutes. And look, it's really good like that. And you don't, you got it when you need it. All right, here we go. Let me get a little bit of everything here. Oh, gosh. It's hot. Mmm. 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 Now, would I make this again? Yes, I would. This is really good. Mm. You got to add that extra cheese. All right, y'all. I'm going to go eat this because it's hot. It's going to get my nose running. You know how you do when you eat hot stuff. It gets your nose going. Anyway, I want to say, let me, hold on. I'll get that last bite. Y'all make this. Very good. Listen, y'all, it's the end of the year, and I've been thinking about all what 2024 has brought to me. And I'm thankful for so many things. I'm thankful for the opportunity to do this. I'm thankful for my health. You know, there's a lot of people that can't even get up out the bed. There's a lot of people that can't motivate on their own. There's just a lot of people that have losses, and I'm just so thankful. But anyway, I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my family. I'm so thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for each and every one of you all. You all are making this possible for me to do this, and that I want to do it. You know, I love the comments. I get some good comments from you all. I get some uplifting comments and some suggestions, and I'm just loving every minute of you, and I just want you to know it. I just want you to know it. But most of all, I'm thankful for my God, my Lord, my Savior, Jesus Christ, that saved me, that I know that this is not the end for me. This is just a little stepping stone, and I'll be with him one day, eternal, forever. And I want to see y'all there. So for those that don't know him, get to know him. Get to know him. And now the time is right to do it right now. So thank you again for all that you've done for me as far as watching me and supporting me and sharing me and liking me. I really thank each and every one of you for it. And I'm going to slip a few more in before the end of the year. We're going to have a new year something or other going on. So anyway, thank you for letting me be a part of your day. Make this soup, y'all. Until next time on Robin's Recipes. Bye-bye. Hey, y'all. I had to come over here just to tell you this one little thing. My husband doesn't particularly care for soup. He says he loves this. So the chief taste tester has approved. See y'all. Bye-bye.